Good morning. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be here with you today for our daily devotion. I was thinking when I read this psalm, Psalm 3, 27 through 35, I was thinking about me living in Safford. One of the things I really miss are neighbors. To our one side is a school, to our other side is the church. We have nobody behind us but our garden and our food pantry. And in front of us is a street. So it has been very difficult to meet people, especially in times like these. I am missing neighbors. Today, we are in Proverbs 3, 27 through 35. And I'm going to read it today in the English Standard Version. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. I'm going to read that again. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. Do not say to a neighbor, "Go and come back again tomorrow. I will give it then," when you have it with you today. Do not plan evil against your neighbor who dwells trustingly beside you. Do not fight with a neighbor for no reason when he has done no harm. I do not envy a violent person and do not choose to follow in their footsteps. For the devious person is an abomination to the Lord, but the upright are in God's confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners, God is scornful, but to the humble, God gives favor. The wise will inherit honor, but the fools will be disgraced. That's some kind of psalm, isn't it? You might want to read that one again in several different versions. It says the same thing, but boy, those words can really pinch, or they can bring a great big smile to your face. So I want you to imagine your neighbor being friendly and kind and understanding. And then ask yourself, what kind of neighbor am I? What kind of neighbor would my neighbors say they have? Yes, I'm talking about you. I think if we dwell on what kind of neighbor we have, we may move into the complaint department pretty quickly. This is a chance to ask yourself, what kind of neighbor am I? Would I want me as a neighbor? Our activity is, again, would I want me as a neighbor? Have you ever heard of a Godsmack? A Godsmack is kind of a wake-up call when you're actively doing something wrong or rude, and God reminds us of the error in our ways in a profound way. Sometimes it helps us to see ourselves the way others see us. That's not always a good thing, but we can learn from it. Our action is to reach out to your neighbor, whether it's a call or a note or a knock on the door at a distance with a mask. Let your neighbors know that you are thinking about them. Perhaps you can do something for them that they may not be able to do for themselves right now. It's so important in times like these to be a good neighbor. And our focus verse today is verse number 34. And this is a great reminder. Toward the scorners, God is scornful, but to the humble, God gives favor. The wise will inherit honor, but fools will be disgraced. Until tomorrow, be a good neighbor. Uplift the people around you so that when they see you coming, they have a big smile on their faces. Amen. Amen.